On the streets of Venice, Iago is enraged that Othello selected Cassio over him for the promotion to lieutenant and is explaining his hatred to Rodrigo. To retaliate, Iago informs Brabantio of his daughter's elopement with Othello. Brabantio furiously sends a search party to arrest Othello for seducing and stealing his daughter. Othello responds,
"Keep up your bright swords. Whither are you that I go to answer this your judge?"
They all head to the Duke, who hears both sides. The Duke sides with Othello after listening to his story about how he and Desdemona fell in love.
I think this tale would win my daughter too. Good Brabantio, take the matter at its best.
Othello and the rest of the characters are sent to Cyprus to fight the Turks. However, the Turks are defeated by a storm. Thus, the characters arrive at Cyprus to celebrate the victory as well as Othello's marriage. Iago attempts to get Cassio drunk on duty with the hopes that he'd get in trouble.
But 1 cup, I'll drink for you.
I am unfortunate in infinity and dare not task my weakness with any more.
Iago discovers that Cassio is a light drinker and it'll be easy to get him drunk. With a little persuasion, Iago succeeds in getting Cassio drunk. Iago gets Rodrigo to provoke Cassio, which causes Cassio to attack Rodrigo as well as wounding Montano, who tries to stop Cassio. Othello arrives and fires Cassio for being drunk on duty.
You're fired.
In a fake attempt to help Cassio get his job back, Iago explains that Cassio must go pleading to Desdemona to have Othello give his job back.
Confess yourself really to her. Importune her help to put her back at your place again.
Iago does this so that Othello can see them together when he accuses Desdemona of cheating on Othello with Cassio. Cassio shrugs this off, saying that Desdemona could never be unfaithful. However, Othello's confidence in his wife quickly fades as he's consumed by Iago's fake evidence of her unfaithfulness. Othello becomes so enraged and confident in the belief that his wife is cheating on him that he decides to kill both Desdemona and Cassio.
My thoughts of revenge are flowing through me like a violent river. I swear to God I will get revenge.
Othello is expressing his hatred towards Desdemona. He gets so angry and jealous that he actually suffers an epileptic seizure. Iago later has Othello eavesdrop on a conversation between him and Cassio. Bianca interrupts their conversation while holding a handkerchief to Cassio, which Othello believes to be the handkerchief he gave to Desdemona. This enrages Othello even more. Othello later receives news that he must return to Venice. Enraged with Desdemona this news, Othello slaps Desdemona. He then confronts her and calls Desdemona a whore.
I took you for that cunning whore of Venice, that marriage with Othello, you mistress.
While in their chambers, Othello confronts Desdemona about her unfaithfulness. Desdemona denies the accusation, which saddens Othello because he doesn't want her to lie and go to hell when he kills her. Thus, he tells her to pray.
I guiltless till I die.
Othello suffocates Desdemona to death with a pillow. Emilia arrives shortly afterwards, calling Othello a fool. With Othello, Emilia, and Cassio now in the same room, they all piece together how Iago lied and manipulated them, which led to the innocent death of Desdemona. Realizing that he is caught, Iago kills Emilia and flees. Iago is captured and brought back. Enraged, Othello slaps Iago in the ribs, only to later stab himself, committing suicide.
I kissed thee, here I killed thee. No way but this, killing myself to die upon a kiss.